Hi everyone, we are from Group 1. With Inti as the main organizer, we have set the theme of our competition as Chinese Western food. The reason we chose this theme is because we believe that there will be a great chemistry between these two cultures of food. You may be wondering, what are the examples of Chinese Western food? As you can see from the first picture, we have our dumpling pizza, which is a pizza made of dumpling skin. The second picture shows a burger with stinky tofu inside, which we know as chou tofu in Mandarin. These two dishes can greatly represent the Chinese Western food. To make this competition a success, we need a great team. First of all, we have our finance and event manager, which is also our team leader, Park Zi-en. Then we have our future trend analyst, Tan Jinghan. She will be sharing what are the future issue and trend that will be faced by the Chinese Western food. Followed by, we have our program director, Chan Xingyuan. She will be sharing what are the interesting activities and events that we will be include in our competition. Li Wei Hong, our marketing manager, he will be sharing what are the marketing strategies that we will use to promote our competition. Last but not least, we have our event planner, Tan Yuen Hong, which is me. I will be sharing all the details for this competition. So let's get started. We will be organizing our competition on 31st of December in 2020. This is because we will conduct a countdown session in the end of the competition. The competition starts at 3 in the afternoon and until 12 in the midnight. We choose Equatorial Hotel as our competition venue. This is because the first reason is it is very near to our Inti campus. The second reason is, according to the Intima official Facebook page, they have organized a prom night in 2017 in Equatorial Hotel. This means that we already have a great relationship with the hotel and it is easier for us to gain the sponsorship. We have targeted university students as our participants. Due to the challenging theme, we only invite the top 10 culinary university in Malaysia to join this competition. According to the easyuni.com, the top 10 culinary university in Malaysia are Sunway University, Taylor University, UCSI University, and so on. We have 3 objectives while organizing this competition. The first objective is to challenge the creativity of the students. Again, due to the challenging theme, it requires a lot of creativity from the students in combining the Chinese and Western food. The second objective is to test the cooking skills of the students. The students not only need to know how to cook a Chinese food, but they also need to master the professional way to cook the Western food. The third objective is to show that there's no national boundaries in the world of food. We want to prove that there will be a great chemistry between Chinese and Western food. This is the infographic poster that we create and design for our competition. It includes all the details that the participants and audience need to know. For example, the date, the time, the venue, and also the timeline for this competition. As you can see from the poster, we will start our registration at 3 p.m. After that, we will having our first round competition at 4 p.m. Total of 10 groups of participants will compete and only 4 can stand out and compete in the finals. After that, we will be having our food testing session. This is the unique selling point for our event. This session will be further elaborated by our program director, Chan Xingyuan, in the following slides. After that is dinner time. We will be having all the participants and audience can enjoy the buffet that's served by the Equatorial at 7 p.m. After that, we will be having our final competition. The 4 groups of participants that stands out from the first round competition will now be compete for the championship. Last but not least, we will be having our award giving session. We will end our competition by having a fireworks session to celebrate and welcome the first day of 2021. That's all from me. I shall pass the floor to our program director, Chan Xingyuan.
Hi, I'm Xingyuan. I'm here to share about our program development. As we planned, we are going to invite some of other college students to take part in this competition. 50 audience and 4 judges to give suggestions for the participants. There is a cooking competition that published by UIC today. The competition is only between same campus students. What we organize is the same type of cooking competition, but we expand it to the other college students. All the participants are required to prepare creative menu to compete with others. This can let all of the participants get used to prepare different types of recipe. We hope that all of the audience can accept the combination of two different types of culture food. The theme of our competition is combination of Chinese Western because we feel that this will be famous in the future. About this program, Future Trend, later Jinghan will explain to you all. All of the participants will have a small gift like chef hats, keychains, and apron. According to STARS, Samsung Science Technology Engineering and Maths competition offered 37,900 in prizes. But due to the budget and the size of the competition, we will provide 2,000 for the champion, 1,500 for the following. Now I'll tell you what audience need to do and what benefit they will have in this competition. First, audience have the power of voting after they try the food, and at the same time, some of the audience will have the opportunity to share with us the opinion whether they can accept the combination of Chinese Western food. Besides this, we have other benefits for all of our audience. For example, audience can have dinner buffet prepared by Hotel Equatoria, but due to the SOP, we have limit on the amount per table and the food will be served by the waiter. According to Star Paper, we know that what Hotel Equatoria will provide for their dinner buffet. Another surprise for audience is they can participate in our lucky draw section. Only 5 prizes are available for lucky draw. Prizes included 2 Zebra tiffin, 2 Tupperware lunchbox, and 1 set of tableware. At last, audience can enjoy fireworks that prepared by us at 12 a.m. sharp because we include countdown as the last surprise event for them. That's all for me. Thanks, and I'll pass to the next presenter.
Hi everyone, my name is Wei Hong. As a marketing manager, I want to explain to you guys how to promote food content. So according to SMS College Atrium Manual, they organized the event before, which is Happy International Chef Day. So we inspired by this program, so we decide to organize our own food contest event. We target the participants, which is college students who study in Penang, who study in culinary or others. As well, we target the audience is from public. Everyone can join it, but the slot is limited. Which type of audience we target? For example, foodies, people who are interested in cooking, or people who are interested in food. So the first way we do how to promote this event is set a booth in your campus. We target the people who students pass by. Means when students pass by, you can give them some flyers or brochures or give a brief explain to them. So normally we set the booth in campus. We need to display the poster on the board, so we can attract more students to come for asking for further information. So the second way is the social media tool. The social media tool help us in this era of networking. So how to promote more easily? You can share foodie photos, videos, and other media. We can invite people to help us share and subscribe our pages or our Instagram account, Facebook account. So according to Instagram, Foodporn attract 200K of followers. So as a study, you can know that people love food, people love the photos, they can attract them. So we can use this way to promote our food event. So we can share in Inti, we can create Inti official Facebook pages, create a Facebook pages for this event and tag our Inti official Facebook. we can create an Instagram account for this event according to Canva 2020. So the last way is promotion. Early bird got special price. Early bird price for participant is 140 and early bird price for audience is 40 ringgit. So those who apply and pay the fee for first 5 for participant and audience, they can get this promotion before 6 November. According to Reliance Focus 2020, this is our early bird pricing strategy. So this is my part of presentation. Thank you, guys.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Zi Ern, and I'm going to talk about the logistics, staging, and the productions. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the logistics. All right. So we have all the ingredients have to travel around. Okay. So we have all the ingredients need to be delivered from Sunshine Square, and the delivery method will be lorry, sponsored by the Sunshine Square. So we have all the kitchenware will be provided by Equatorial Hotel. It was sponsored by Equatorial Hotel. So if any contestant need to bring something personal, they can bring by their own. All right. So for the transportation, we will arrange buses. Inti will arrange buses for all the contestants. They can gather at Inti and depart together by buses. So of course, for the audience will be self-transportations. So nextly, I'm going to talk about the stagings and productions. So we have prepared a lot of coding stages for all the contestants. Of course, you can see from the slide, projector, screen, microphone, internet, batteries, and cables. This is all the IT set will be provided. So let's take a photo have a look about this photo. So this is what the contest will look like. All right. So you can have a look about the audience is sitting behind the contestants. So at the left side is the front, and the right side is behind of the contestants. All right. So let's move on. I'm going to talk about the financial management, budgeting, and sponsorships. So we are having members and other volunteers for helping to run these competition events. And the location and equipment are sponsored by Equatorial Hotel. Of course, the ingredients are sponsored by Sunshine Square. And of course, we are having a very smart marketing team. So our advertisement fee will be free. Why? Because we fully utilize the power of social medias. So for the award money and the lucky draw for the audience is around 3,750. So of course, this is our total cost of the event. So look at the revenue. So we have for the revenue will be tickets. So we estimate there will be 10 groups of contestants, so 150 for a group. So then for the audience, we estimate there will be 50 people something. So it's around 50 ringgit per person. So total up will be 4,000 for all the revenue. So it will earn more than what we pay lah. So it's very good marketing plan for financial plan for us. So next, I would like to special thanks for Inti College, Equatorial Hotel, and Sunshine Square for all the sponsorships. So thanks Inti for providing transportation and a very good platform to organize these events. So Equatorial for sponsoring the venue, kitchenware, of course the equipment around like IT sets. I'll say lastly, I will special thank to Sunshine Square because they sponsor all the ingredients for all the contestants for all the events. All right. So at the left side is a budgeting advice sources. I get the sources, I get the advice from this website, and of course, the right side I don't know is a video. It's a video like I get the concept to set up my event from the video. All right. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Jing Han and I'm going to share about the future trends of Western food combined with Chinese cuisine. So I have done some research and found out that in the United Kingdom, according to the data from Global Consuming Information Database, and found out that the typical eating habits are now changing. This is because of the immigrant community, and it brings different country cuisine to the world's food service industry. And we believe that by combining Western food and Chinese cuisine will be the future trends because it will make more choice for the customer. On the other hand, we also know that the way of cooking Western food and Chinese food are totally different. So by combining both foods into one dishes, we believe that it will bring different feeling for the customer, and it will tickle the customer's taste buds. So this is because of, according to the research from Mitra 2004, she said that new products are vital for sustainability in today's markets. Okay, so the other reason why Chinese food combined with Western food is the future trend is because we found out that the food can tell us about culture, and combining both foods can promote cultural communication between both Asia and Western countries. As looking to the latest trend, we know that United States, United Kingdom, and China will be the future influencers. So we will foster cultural exchange and peace in the world through food exchange. Furthermore, combining Western food and Chinese food will be the future trend, and it create more entrepreneurial opportunity. One of the research from Costa and Gorgens stated that product innovation may to help maintain a firm goal. Okay, so in the future, because of the markets that only sells Chinese food or only sells Western food is already saturated. So in the future, everyone's going to cook Chinese food combined with Western cuisine for innovative. So now I'm going to show you some restaurant pictures that are available in Malaysia, which is Chinese food and Western food cuisine. The first restaurant is Routine Restaurant. This restaurant is located in Bukit Bertajam. And as you can see in the picture, there is Chinese food, also Western food. The next one is Koufu Western food and Chinese cuisine. So this restaurant Kopitiam is located in Georgetown, Malaysia. So as you can see in the picture that I can show you, the trend is coming, and as some of the restaurants started to have Chinese food and Western food in a menu. And we believe that in the future, it will slowly combine Chinese food and Western food together for innovative. So after talking about the future trend, there is also some issue that combining Western food and Chinese food. First is the Western ingredients are mostly expensive, and it will lead to increase the cost of foods. The next is Western people will take time to get used to Chinese food, as Chinese food is more heavier taste than Western food, and it's not healthy. Besides, it is also difficult to match with provided perfect nutrition needs to people of two different psychopathies. So our group have think out some solution to this problem. The market can increase the price to cover the cost and set an appropriate market position. We can position ourselves by targeting high income groups, and it will help the restaurant earn more profit and provide better quality food. Next, to the Western people, to get used to Chinese food, we can reform the Western food slowly, such as adding some Chinese cuisine, rice, doubling, and etc., instead of making big changes at once. Lastly, we can work more on the recipe and get to know more about the customer eating behavior. So this is all of my sharing. Thank you for listening, and I'll pass my floor to Yuan Hong for conclusion. Thank you.
In conclusion, we will do our best to make sure all the activities in this event can run smoothly and make this competition a success. I shall end the presentation with the reflection about the things that our team would do differently next time. The first thing is we shall refer to the rubrics before prepare our slide. This is because initially, every information and idea from our slide has just come up from our mind until we see the rubrics, and it said that we need citation and reference for each of the point in our slide. Therefore, we need to redo and prepare the slides again. This has wasted a lot of our time. The second thing is we need a more autocratic leader. This is because during every discussion and meeting, every member will be having different opinion and ideas. This has caused a further delay for the progression of our presentation. Therefore, we need a more autocratic leader to make decisions after every meeting. That's all for our reflection, and that's all for our presentation. Thank you very much, and thank you for listening.